She's everything that I've ever wanted. She's, you know, most time girls are the only ones that dream about the perfect wedding or marriage or anything. Courtney is my perfection. She is mine. When she texts, I know it's a simple deal, but when she texts, it's gonna be 5 or 6 or 7, maybe 15 text messages back to back to back to back to back. But, you know, I always get a smile at it because, and I'm not fussing about any of it. It's kind of like our conversations. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then I finally get a word in, but I love the fact of how she just loves to talk to me, and she just wants to carry on conversations with me. When you just find your one, you know it, and you can't live life without it. Cheesy as it may sound, but she is my life support. I mean, she's my reason for living. She's what keeps me motivated and keeps me driven. She is my one.
We love you, Courtney.
Marriage, marriage, marriage,
Marriage.
marriage. Tyler is one of the most caring people I've ever met in my life. From the very beginning, he's always just made sure that I'm comfortable with whatever we're doing in any situation, and he's the perfect amount of protective. I couldn't have asked for anybody better in a person to marry. He loves me and he loves all of me. He loves my dogs, which can be a mess at times. He loves my family. Watching him with his niece and nephew made me fall even more in love with him. I know he's going to be the best dad. Again, he's just the most caring person I've ever met in my life, and I never thought that I would meet someone that loves me so much like Tyler does. So every night when we get home, we're all inside, dogs included. Our biggest dog, Dolly, she's a Labradoodle and she's so goofy by herself, but watching her and Tyler, she gets in his recliner with him, leans back, sits like a human with him, and it's one of the sweetest things I've ever seen. And she loves him so much and he loves her, and like I said, they just sit there and they just watch TV together, just two people sitting in the little recliner together. She acts like a human with him, and he loves her and he lets her do it. He gets on the floor and plays with the dogs, and they love it, and it's really funny to watch. But both of the dogs, when we get home, Dolly takes her spot next to him, and the little dog, Macy, gets by his feet, and she has her spot, and that's where she is. And that's how we sit. And I'm over there by myself on the couch. But it's very sweet because I've had my little dog for 8.5 years, and she's my baby, and she accepted Tyler as well, and that's a big deal for me. It's not a child, but she's basically like my child, and he accepted her and she accepted him, and it meant a lot to me.
Courtney, will you have Tyler to be your husband, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others? Be faithful to him as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Tyler, will you have Courtney to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, honor her, keep her, and comfort her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others? Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Mr. and Mrs. Tyler Ashley.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Here we go. Here we go.
Tyler's has been difficult, but I think he's finally heading the right direction. And I've been thinking about it today. You know, what do we do? Because, you know, Courtney and Tyler are starting a new road in life. And anybody that's in here that's married knows that it's not all champagne. You're going to learn this, Claire. It's not all champagne. But I'm going to tell you, what we got to do as friends and family is we got to work with them. And we got to work with them through the hard times and the good times. Tyler, you're a blessed man. Courtney, you got the short end of the stick. I love you guys.
Caught a glimpse of the first light. Felt the air under us, against the wind, drive for something else.
Cheers to Courtney and Tyler. My toast will be very short and sweet. May all your tears be tears of joy. May all your pain be champagne.
Find